Hey guys, how you doing? This is Benjamin with Benjamin Exotics, and in this video today, we're going to be looking at some of the older snakes that I've got. I know recently I've been showing you guys a lot of new snakes I've been getting, like the normal het clown that unfortunately did pass away, but other stuff that's much more positive, like the lesser heifer clown right here, that's a baby, that's new, and the pastel heifer clown female and stuff like that. But I haven't really given you guys too much of an insight of the personalities and just a great look at some of the adult, if you want to call them senior snakes that I've got. Snakes that have been around with me for a pretty long time, pretty good chunk of their life. With all these snakes, have been in my care for at least 2 years. And they're of a, pretty good size, most of them. There's a few that could be a little bit bigger, but I just wanted to show you guys all these, snakes. Very healthy, everything's good, and just because I thought you guys would enjoy this video, of some of my bigger females and one male that is going to hopefully be going this season. I've poured, a lot of energy and a lot of effort into getting these guys to a size that I like. This girl has done fine in a tank, as you can see with her size. If I can just hold her like this, she's about 2,000 grams. And she's done better in a tank than the other snakes that I'm going to show you. And this will just have this is kind of a little experiment I've done over the years, but it'll definitely show you guys that some snakes can do better in tanks and some will do better in tubs. And as you guys know, I just got a new rack system, and I will be putting some of these snakes in tubs soon. But before I ramble on too long, let's look at this first snake right here. So this is my adult female Mojave ball python. Now, of course, the day I want to pull her out and give you guys a real nice look of her, she's in shed, but I wasn't going to wait for her to get out of shed to do this video. So, if we take a look at her head, just the head on this snake is very big when you compare it to my hand, compared to my other snakes, because the snake's been eating a lot more, and its head has grown accordingly. Its body is much thicker. As I said, this snake's past 2,000 grams, and she's about 4 feet long, and she's basically as big, if not a little bit smaller, than my adult male normal, which is he's about 5.5 years old, so almost pushing 6 years old, and he's been doing good, and she's almost as big as him, and she's only about 2.5, around there. I got her at the very end of 2015, so basically the beginning of 2016. I just looked at my records before this, and she's been doing great in a tank, as you can see with her size, and she's just been a great animal, and I really think we're going to get some really nice clutches out of her. As you can see, she's not too fatty, she got good thick, build up on her. She's not obese, but she has gotten very big compared to the other female I'm going to show you. And then, of course, the male hasn't eaten as much, so he's not really to blame. But I guess I'll show you her one last look. And as I've said, this is the Mojave female, and she actually came in to me with some other normal imports that I just traded off with a friend. And I don't know where exactly she came from, to be honest. I guess she got thrown in with the mix on accident from, wherever the pet stores, those big, milling co's, wherever they get their snakes from. She just got thrown in the mix for some reason, but she was a very dark Mojave, liked her, how she looked, so I decided to keep her. And I got a pretty good deal on her. When you break it down, I got her for I think like 58 bucks. When you look at the price of all the babies, it was not a very, cheap snake. It was definitely right up there, close to what Mojaves are normally. But I've decided I'd pick her up just because she looked, excellent, and she's done very good for me over the years. So let me open this lid right here, and I'll show you guys the second female that I've got that's an adult, or one of the second females. I'm not going to show you all my adults in this video, but these are some of my favorites that I've got. Not favorites, but they're the ones that are most interactive. So this right here, I'm going to have to move for a second. You guys can kind of see a shot of her again and a sneak peek of the other animal. This is my pastel female ball python again. She's done good. She's not as, head savvy. When I just did that, she probably didn't like that too much. But she hasn't really grown as much as I'd like. She's only about 1,200 grams, so she's definitely not as big as I'd like her to be. And I blame that partially to being in something like this, a tank, and the little girl's like, "What you doing? Watching a video?" That's the lesser Heifer clown female. Anyways, she's going to be moved to a tub soon because I'm hoping to get her to size, in my opinion, 1,600 to 1,700 grams by the end of the summer or just going into fall. And in order to do that, she's going to need to start feeding, not hard, but she's going to need to start feeding again, which she hasn't eaten in about 4 or 5 months. And I'm not too concerned. She hasn't really lost too much weight. She maybe lost 50, 60 grams, nothing major. And I don't normally get them out too much when they're off food. But as you can see, this girl is a pretty good example of a pastel. She hasn't really browned out. She's more of golded out, so all these colors right here are nice gold. As a baby, she had some very high oranges, and that's why I picked her up. I always do quality over quantity, of course. Camera is not really picking up her colors, but she is an absolutely beautiful girl when you see it in real life. And, of course, the human eye beats any camera. But I hope you guys enjoyed seeing her, and we'll pull out the last adult that I've got that will hopefully be going this year to both of these females, according to, you know, what I decide I'm going to breed and what actually works out. But I wanted to get some bumblebees and some Mojave spiders, and just by saying that, you guys probably know, anybody that's into genetics already knows what this next snake's going to be. Now, really like him. He's an animal that I've worked with to really tame out. What I mean by that is, what I do sometimes is we'll get a bunch of people from like the neighborhood or from a local area or like community, and we'll get them together. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of struggles getting one of these snakes back into the tub. What we'll do is we'll get a bunch of different people from the community together, and, you know, even I've done little things at libraries and stuff, shows, just to show people, you know, what these beautiful animals really are like. And she's trying to escape. But what I'll show you guys really quickly is a demonstration just how tame this guy is. And there's basically no way I'm going to get this girl in the tub. She just does not want to go back in. Come on. Just let me shut the tub, please. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. That was probably 30 seconds of the video wasted. But, as I said, this guy, very pretty spider in my opinion, was supposed to be a female when I originally got him, but I decided because his colors were so pretty that I would keep him after I sexed him, and I found out he was actually a male. But as you can see, as with the other snakes, when I grab him behind the head, people say you shouldn't grab snakes behind the head, but I'm going to do it anyways. As you can see, when I grab him behind the head, watch what happens when I let go. He's completely tame. Hold him by the head, move around a little bit, let go. He shows a little bit of discomfort and he pulls back a little bit, but it's not like these snakes where you grab these guys behind the head, they're going to really tighten up and pull back. I've worked with this guy a lot. He's one of my, you know, I guess demonstration animals. All animals are always under my supervision in case something would go wrong. But he's not a snake that I worry about ever biting somebody, and I never bring snakes that I think are going to bite people to show, you know, little kids to see if they like reptiles or if they can build a passion around it. But this is the guy that I pull out besides my adult normal male. If there's something going on with him, whether he's shedding or something, this is the guy I'll pull out. He's very nice. I think he's going to be a great breeder this year. Colors look great. Some people like belly shots. You can see his belly's completely healthy. Just basically pure white. You can see the nice spider patterning going down, and he's a very clean spider compared to others, and that's what I really liked about him. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like the video, please give it a like, and if you like the channel, I would go down and subscribe. We upload basically every single week, if not every single day. And if you guys like these snakes, or if you have any snakes of your own that you would like me to see that are adults, whether you're ever going to consider breeding them or not, I just love seeing adult snakes. As much as I love seeing babies in their bright colors, I really like adults because it really shows you like a mature snake, you know what I mean? But as I said, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.